So, we're seeing a lot of increase in the pace of data creation and maintenance, and new capabilities and new sensors, and just all these. The pace of change is just very rapid, and I'm curious if you would care to offer some thoughts about the kinds of things that you're interested in investing in to take advantages of these new developments.
Thanks, Bill. As most of you know, came out of the satellite imaging industry, ran space imaging in the very early days of satellite imagery, and there's an explosion on all levels of data capture and data availability. The satellite systems are unbelievably numerous at this point. The next big chunk of satellite systems is going to be on the hyperspectral side. So now we have optical, we have SAR, we have hyperspectral satellites. But that hasn't diminished the need for aerial and drone-based solutions. The satellites have their place. They were originally invented for denied areas, and the response didn't need super accurate data. And so the satellite systems aren't capable of getting to the resolution and the horizontal vertical accuracy of the airplanes or the drones, which even go to a whole nother level of accuracy and resolution. Mm-hmm. So from Sanborn's perspective, we're not going to build satellite systems, obviously. We're going to continue with the aerial and drone-based capture methodologies, and we've been investing in additional aircraft and new drone technology, as well as Jason said, with applications like Geodata Explorer. So a state, a county, a city can distribute the lidar to everyone and allow them to see what's available in the library and interact with it, just like Giza does for imagery. So both a lidar application and imagery application, we can see ourselves moving to some other applications similar to that to look at other data sets. We're going to be developing quite a few applications in the broadband space with our broadband contracts. One of those is related to addressing. Addressing has many more uses than just for broadband, whether it's looking at next-gen 911 or looking at elections or looking at, just a myriad of things that addressing can be used for. And so an application related to that makes a lot of sense. And we're working on that. Additionally, we've been looking at all the AI and ML buzzwords that are out there and what's going on, and change detection. And we've developed a online change detection viewer, as well as a lot of AI and ML based change detection analysis. Our internal AI team just won an award from DARPA participating in georegistration and feature extraction on a DARPA program where they invented some new capabilities, and along with a few other companies. And we're continuing to look at that versus there's a lot of vendors out there doing AI and ML, and we've been evaluating the capabilities that they have. We're looking at Google Earth Engine as one of those applications that we might be able to leverage into our world in that high resolution world versus the satellite world that it was built for. And we continue to focus on efficiency solutions too. So Sanborn developed with AppGeo the Sanborn Oblique Analyst. We're about to do a major rewrite of that tool. As Jason was talking about, tools to be more efficient when we're out in the field, get the data faster, get it produced faster, doing 3D. We just completed over 600 square miles of 3-inch 3D for a county. And they're now leveraging that in their GIS software to do a whole number of analysis, as well as the tax assessors are using it to do tax assessments. So it's been a really interesting program for us to see people use 3D not just as a visualization, but actually integrate it into the analytical workflow. So across the board, we're, the geospatial front, whether it's buying new cameras and lidar systems and airplanes to collect the data, investing in new applications to do broadband or AI ML or whatever it is. We're continuing to make those investments because we want to improve the efficiency and use of the geospatial data. As we look back during the COVID, the use of digital data skyrocketed. We saw one of our biggest growth years ever during the COVID shutdown. Why is that? It's because everybody was at home wanting to do things on their computers. We just interacted with an energy firm who wants to create a 3D model of their whole refinery. Why do they want to do that? It's because all of their engineers want to work remotely from home. They don't want to have to go walk around the refinery and measure things. We're getting this new demand so that everybody can operate in a remote environment with digital data. And all of our tools that we're going to develop are going to be along those lines of being able to automatically create data or use it.